My sister has tried to ruin my relationship/wedding and now wants my support for a serious health issue. Beginning, I met my fiancé 2 years ago at work. The first time we planned to hang out was at the lake with a bunch of people. Hours of her screaming summarized to it being unprofessional and whorish for me to go and be there in a bikini. This ended with her intentionally letting my new puppy out the front door to run away. Soon after we started dated and she was nice to him, but started privately questioning me on his finances and insinuating his lifestyle was all debt or fraud. Eventually she started trashing him to my parents and told them I would end up in jail. His income and assets started the gold digger comments. Side note, my fiancé is an entrepreneur and is in logistics. A couple months into dating, my fiancé's business crashed along with hundreds of other trucking companies. I honestly believe my sister couldn't wait to start rubbing having a stable life in our faces. She started telling my parents that he never had anything. That it was all an act to bag me. That it's not fair she can't show off her gifts when we come around. That it's impossible for him to have had what he had and lose it. That if he was as knowledgeable as he says he is, this couldn't have happened. To add to the blow, his mother was diagnosed with cancer in the midst of his business crash. I ignored the digs and tried to be as supportive as possible for him. She is cancer-free now. Fast forward, we got engaged. Celebrated with the family and everyone was super happy for us. Then the questions/comments started rolling in. What are the specs of your diamond? Where did he buy it? Do you have it insured? How much was your insurance? Things are moving really fast, are you sure about this? Is he as supportive of you as you are of him, because I don't see it and I'm worried about you. Then his grandmother had a fall and her health rapidly declined. She passed away within a month of everything. He was heartbroken. Time goes on and we started planning the wedding. Adding about 30 people to our list for her. My sister offered to pay for my dress before any of the shopping began. I cried with joy and thanked her. She said my budget was $3,000. I then tried to plan dates to go see dresses, but she was always busy. Finally I said that if she wants to be a part of this, she has to be available. We go to my first dress appointment, where I invited too many people for her liking. She wanted it to be just us and our mother. I stood up for my decision and said it was my wedding. She was the only that came with me in the fitting room, kept calling me a big girl, and told me not to worry, that we'd find something that would fit me. I'm a size 4 to 6 in jeans for reference. I came out to show everyone the dresses and the comment was made that I have too much of a pouch and my shoulders were too big for the styles of dresses I wanted. I cried the whole way home. Eventually I found a dress at another place with just my sister and my mother. The dress was $8,000, so they told me to keep looking even though I said I'd pay anything over the budget she said. Finally I scheduled my engagement shoot for my save the dates. I FaceTimed her with excitement and she told me we looked like white trash and that she had to go. She didn't ask how it went after, but called my dad the next day to trash us. Little did she know he had her on speakerphone and I was there. On the call she said, "Did you see what she had him wearing? She couldn't find clothes that fit him." My dad let her know she was on speaker and that I heard everything. She hung up and I never said anything to her. Later she texts saying that she didn't mean anything bad but was mad at me for being selfish, focusing on myself, and not dressing my fiancé better. I didn't respond. He's a little chubby and always has been. He felt great in the outfit we picked and I thought he looked amazing. A week goes by and I get into a tiff with my best friend BC. It came out that she's been letting my sister trash my fiancé for months and not stopping it or telling me. I still say nothing. Weeks have gone by and Thanksgiving comes. I show up to my parents and say hello to everyone, including my sister. She kept trying to make every comment into an argument, stormed out, and was brought back in. Her husband and our father both tried to tell her to behave and mind her business. She wanted to know where we got the money for my dress. Made a jab at my fiancé's sperm count. Also refused to get in a family picture with us. The night ended early with her throwing her plate, screaming like a banshee and storming out. I still have not said a word to her. I've been told to reach out and apologize multiple times, or at least reach out so she has an opportunity to talk things through. My parents keep telling me that she loves me and is trying to protect me. I haven't reached out. I won't. I do not want my future to be surrounded by her delusions and condemnations. I need her to call me, take ownership, and show changed behavior. This is supposed to be the happiest time of my life, not a witch hunt. I received a call from my father today that she had some bad test results and probably needs surgery. He asked if I was going to call her. I told him that I love her very much, but I cannot be there to support her while she has continuously tried to tear me apart. If she had extended an olive branch, I would have been more than glad to talk to her. What's going on with her is scary, but not fatal. She's known about it for some time and she can't bank on this for me to come running. If she calls me to confide in me and apologizes, I'll be there for her. He was clearly upset with me, but I can't undo everything she did prior to her needing me.